Hello everyone. Hello guys. Guess what time it is? It is story time with Miss Doris. I'm so excited. I have an awesome story for us on today. The tortoise and the hare. But before we get started, I'd like to greet everyone all over the world. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for story time with Miss Doris. Greetings to all of you, to all of our children that are graduating from school. Congratulations to you on today, Miss Doris. At story time is very proud of you. The sky is the limit. Keep on going, keep on elevating in education, because education is important. Education is important. Special shout outs to all of our new Storytime followers. Hello guys, I'm so excited to be reading you your first live story time on today. I'm so excited to be reading your first live story time. Don't forget, share Storytime videos with your family and friends, Special shout out to you, Leisha Overton. Hello, Leisha. She's our newest Storytime follower. Welcome to Storytime, and I appreciate all of the groups that support Storytime with Miss Doris. Well, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead on and get to that Storytime song. But guys, remember, when we're doing that Storytime song, make sure you are practicing safety first at all times. Make sure you're practicing safety first. I don't want you guys hurting or injuring yourself. Hello, Shakana. Hello, Shaquavia, Lakeisha, J. Marie, Erica, E-Bags, Janelle. Hello, TM. I miss you, TM. How are you on today? Hello, a million. There's that story time song. Hello, Harmony, Tanelia. Hello, Seppi. Hello, Poopas. Hello, Sir Mario. How are you, young man? Hello, Eliza. Hello to all of you guys out there in Storytime land. Sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Sing to you, tell you all just what to do. It's story time. Story time with Miss. It's story time. Story time with Miss Doris. It's story time. I'm so excited to be reading your live story on today. Well, moms, dads, nanas, papas, you guys go ahead on and have a seat while Miss Doris reads you a live story on today. Tortoise and the Hare. Once upon a time, there was a hare named Harold. Harold was very fast. Let's turn the music down just a tad bit. Once upon a time, there was a hare named Harold. Harold was very fast and made sure that all the other forest creatures knew it. He had lots and lots of fun running past skunks and leaping over squirrels. But most of all, Harold loved to race. I'm the fastest animal in the forest, in the whole forest. Harold told a group of critters, I'm even faster than the wind. Not one of you could beat me in a race. The other animals was tired of hearing Harold brag, but they were all too polite to interrupt him, all except for Tortoise named Tom, that is. Hogwash, Tom cried. You may be the fast, but you can certainly be beaten in a race. Harold laughed, but he couldn't believe that one of the slowest animals he had never met was saying this. Hello and welcome to Live Story Time with Miss Doris. Not a single creature has ever beaten me in a race, Harold replied, but you're welcome to try. Hello, Shakana. Hello, Shaquavia. Today's story we're reading is Tortoise and the Hare. I accept your challenge, Tom said. I'll race you. Harold laughed. And the other creatures started to snicker. It would be a piece of cake for Harold to beat a tortoise. Well, we'll race next Saturday, Harold said. That should give you plenty of time to practice. Tom spent the next few days getting ready for the race. He stretched his legs and jogged around the lily pond. He ate lots and lots of dandelions and berries to build up his energy. Meanwhile, Hare was so sure he'd win the race that he didn't bother to practice. He lay in the sunshine. He took lots and lots of naps and chatted with his friends. On the day of the race, the forest critters gathered at the starting line. Even though they didn't think Tom would win, they were excited to see him try. May the best animal win, Tom said kindly. Good luck, Hare replied, because you are going to need it. On your mark, said the referee. Get set, go! Hare took off so quickly that the big gust of wind blew Tom around until he was facing backwards. Tom crowd cheered. What an exciting start. By the time Tom was facing the right direction, Hare was long gone. Tom set off down the path at a slow and steady pace. A group of snares cheered excitedly. Come on, Tom, you can do it, yelled the snails. Tom finally reached the first bend in the path. Hare was nowhere to be seen. But Tom wasn't worried. But he put one foot in front of the other and continued down the racetrack. Far down the path, Hare was running so fast that the petals blew off the flowers. He passed. I can't believe that silly Tortoise thought he could beat me. Hare thought smugly, I'm definitely going to win this race. Hare suddenly skid to a stop. His friend George was lying under a shady tree. So Hare stopped to chat. Hello, Harold, George replied. Why are you in such a hurry? Oh, I'm just running a race, Hare replied. But it won't be too hard to win since I'm racing Tom. As Hare and George laughed at the idea of a tortoise racing a hare, Tom crept past them quietly. The silly hares were so busy chatting that they didn't even notice him. Just as Tom thought he would safely pass him, Hare laughed. Look at that tortoise go, Hare replied. Hare said to George, he really thinks he's going to beat me. Go get him, Hare, George said. Hare pushed past Tom, and the tortoise was blown over. When he looked up, he saw Hare disappearing down the path. That perky hare has passed him again. Tom stood up and dusted himself off. He took a step and then another and continued on his way. Hare was having lots and lots of fun racing Tom. The tortoise was far behind him, and Hare was certain that he could win. Hare did a somersault and then a cartwheel. He sure liked to show off. Up ahead, a crowd of animals was waiting at the finish line. As Hare neared the finish line, he heard the animals cheering. He slowed down to a trot. What's the hurry? Hare thought to himself. The tortoise is so far behind him, he'll never, ever catch up. Sure that he would win, Hare decided to stop and rest for a while. He hopped off the path and into the meadow beside it. I'll just take me a quick, short nap. He thought to himself, there's plenty of time to relax. With that, Hare lay down in the soft green grass and fell asleep. When Tom finally reached the sleeping hare, he wondered why Harold was napping. Why was he napping? That's no way to win a race. Tom tiptoed past him carefully and very, very quietly. Harold snorted. He didn't even wake up. The crowd at the finish line started yelling and clapping when they saw Tom. Even though some of them had doubted him, it looked like the tortoise was going to win the race. Tom, Tom, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. The crowd cheered. The crowd cheered so loudly that they woke up Harold. He looked around and was surprised to see Tom nearing the finish line. The hare laughed to himself as he hopped to his feet. That silly Tortoise still thought he would win the race. That was a great race, Tom said to the hare. No hard feelings. You beat me fair and square. Harold admitted, I may be fast, but I'm not always very wise. Slow and steady beats, hurried and careless. From that day forward, Harold worked hard at everything he did. The tortoise and the hare became great friends and lived happily ever after. The end. That was an awesome story. The tortoise and the hare. Well, that just goes to show, whatever you guys put your mind to, make sure you stick with that. Don't stray away from your plan, because if you in the race, you are trying to win. Don't take your time. Put forth all that you have. Don't take breaks and never doubt the other person. I enjoyed reading your live story on today. Well, as we say at the end of our story time, if you're not feeling well, always let someone know that you're not feeling well. Mom or dad know, and they're going to take really good care of you. And when you're playing with your favorite toy, or out and about, or maybe you in the contest, getting ready to race, or even having a snack or lunch, make sure you're washing and sanitizing your hands at all times. And guys, remember, if you go to some establishment that has a sign that you must wear your mask, make sure you are wearing your mask, guys. Don't take your mask off unless someone tells you to. You guys were awesome on today. I enjoyed reading you an awesome live story on today. I appreciate all of you. Again, congratulations to all of our graduates of 2022. Miss Doris at Storytime is very proud of you. Keep up the good work. Shakana, congratulations. I hope you enjoyed your gifts from Miss Storytime. Take care, guys. Remember, as we always say at the end of our story time, if you're not smiling on today, I hope once you see Miss Storytime smile, that you are smiling. Have an awesome day. I see all of those beautiful smiles. I can feel all the smiles. Yes, thank you so much. I can feel all the beautiful smiles. I love you more. Love you all from Story Time with Miss Doris. Take care. See you soon.